What can you say about Psycho that has not been said before? It is a masterful work of suspense thriller filmmaking that is rarely seen anymore, and it's one of Alfred Hitchcock's finest. On AFI's Top 100 Films list, it comes in at number 14. According to them, Hitchcock only surpassed himself with Vertigo. It is a great film, and it created one of the most iconic characters of all time in Norman Bates, not to mention one of the most iconic scenes of all time with the shower scene. Even those who have not seen the film know who Norman Bates is, and they know what the shower scene is. That is the reach and power this film has. At the time, supposedly people were running out of the theaters. They were so frightened by the birth of the slasher as Janet Leigh is stabbed to death in the shower at the Bates Motel. I can't quite say the same thing would happen today, but that does not diminish the film one bit. It's tame by today's standards, but it comes highly recommended. The suspense is great, the payoff is fantastic. This film is all about the slow burn and brings to light the evil that man is capable of. It's difficult to go further into detail about the movie without spoiling everything, so I'll leave it at that and encourage you again to see it if you haven't. And then once you have, to check out the companion prequel series by A&E, Bates Motel. Bates Motel exists in a completely separate continuity from Psycho, but is effectively the film's prequel. The show takes some liberties to expand the cast of characters and events, but it does so as a vehicle to establish Norman Bates as the Norman Bates that we know from the film. Freddie Highmore performs wonderfully as a younger Anthony Perkins Norman Bates. His mannerisms, how he walks, speaks, shouts, perfect. The production team even went through the painstaking process of recreating the original set pieces from scratch. The house and motel are beautifully paired with the film. The show elaborates on Norman's past with his mother, his half-brother, and his friends, all while trying to get their motel business stabilized. There's nods and ties to the film all throughout. Like during the first season, they hear the city's planning a new highway that will redirect traffic around their motel, which in the film is what Norman states drove business down. Again, it's difficult to go too far into the events of Bates Motel without revealing too much of Psycho, so I'll just say this: the series plays off the film exceptionally well, and both are worth checking out spoiler-free if you have somehow gone this far in your life without having the ending to Psycho spoiled for you already. So check them out.